The Snow Queen. Once upon a time, a malicious devil made an evil mirror. Even beautiful and happy things would look ugly and sad when reflected in the mirror.
God will be so infuriated when I show it to him. All the beautiful flowers will look ugly, and good children will appear mischievous. God himself will look like a devil. Oh, what a great joke!
The devil took off to the heavens to play his evil joke on God. But when he reached the stormy clouds, he was struck by lightning, and the mirror broke into many tiny pieces.
What am I going to do now?
The pieces of the broken mirror were scattered all over the earth and pierced into people's eyes and hearts. One cold winter day, a speck of the mirror got into a boy's eye.
Oh! Kay, should I use this for the snowman's mouth? Look at him. He's so handsome.
The boy's name was Kay. Sadly, the tiny piece of mirror made his heart cold and cross.
Handsome? He is fat and ugly as a pig. Ugh.
Why did you do that, Kay? That was so cruel.
Be quiet. I am not going to play with a crybaby like you.
Kay left Gerda alone and stormed away. At that moment, Kay saw a huge sled made of shimmering ice right in front of him. It was driven by the beautiful cold Snow Queen.
What is this? Who are you?
Hello, Kay. I am the Snow Queen. Would you like a ride in my sled? I will show you my ice palace.
No.
Kay did not notice how he got into the sled, which disappeared into the misty air with him in it.
Kay!
Gerda ran after the vanishing sled, shouting Kay's name, but it faded away into the snowstorm.
Don't leave me alone! Where are you going? He's gone.
Kay never returned, and Gerda left home determined to find him and bring him back. When she came to the river, she took her red shoes off and cast them into the water.
Fast River, please take my shoe and tell me if you've seen my friend Kay. You must...
The river kept pushing Gerda's shoes back onto the shore, not accepting her gift.
Why don't you want to help me? My best friend is in trouble and needs help. Please. He disappeared so suddenly and I worry that something bad has happened to him.
Then the river swallowed the red shoes and gave Gerda a small boat.
Thank you. I will never forget your kindness. He must have gone very far.
At that moment, she saw an old woman standing by the river.
Kind woman, have you seen my friend Kay? He is of my height with big eyes and a nice smile.
The old woman caught the boat with her cane and pulled it to the shore.
Ask the flowers in the garden. My flowers know everything.
Really?
The old lady's garden was full of flowers that bloomed year-round and were always warmed by the sunshine.
You must be hungry. Wait here. I will bring you tea and cakes.
Oh, thank you.
Gerda was very hungry and enjoyed her afternoon tea. She did not even notice when she fell asleep. In her sleep, Gerda started hearing the voices of the flowers.
Oh, poor girl. She will be trapped here like us. It is not so bad. I like being a beautiful flower in a garden much more than being a human. You are so right. The old woman waters us all the time, and the butterflies visit us every day. What more could we want? Humans have to work hard all their lives and barely make their living. But as flowers, we cannot go anywhere from here. Oh, that's true. What? The girl is awake.
Oh, the girl's awake.
The old woman's sleeping cakes were not strong enough. Oh, my.
Oh, well, wait, what are you talking about?
The old woman lures pretty girls to the garden and serves them her cakes. After drinking the magic tea, the girls fall asleep and turn into flowers.
Oh, no! I have to save my friend Kay!
Why? What will you get in return? Rewards, presents? Is it really worth it?
My friend needs help!
Think about it. The world outside the garden is cold and very dangerous. Stay with us in this beautiful warm garden and your life will be safe and happy.
I do not want to stay here! I have to go!
Gerda ran out of the garden. The fragrance of the flowers was so strong that she almost fainted on the way. Gerda almost froze as she wandered through the snow, but she never stopped.
Okay, where are you? I'm so cold.
Unconscious, Gerda fell to the snow. When Gerda woke up, she was in a small igloo.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Here, drink this. It will make you feel warm.
Thank you. But where am I? And who are you?
I am the daughter of a bandit. You do not have to thank me for the soup. We stole it anyway.
Really?
You have to get out of here before my father comes back. If not, he might sell you at the slave market.
What are you talking about?
It's just a joke. You're such a wimpy little girl.
You scared me.
The girl could not stop laughing. She was just teasing Gerda to make her talk.
The winter breeze told me that you are looking for Kay.
The winter breeze? Really? Have you heard of him?
Kay is in the Snow Queen's palace.
The Snow Queen's palace? How do I get there?
My reindeer will give you a ride, but it won't be easy to enter the Snow Queen's palace because it's guarded by the Snow Warriors.
The girl gave Gerda warm clothes and wished her good luck.
Bye!
Gerda was very grateful.
Thank you so much. I will come back to thank you again when I find Kay. I really appreciate it.
The winter breeze brought the words of Gerda's gratitude to the little bandit girl and warmed her heart. As Gerda neared the Snow Queen's palace, the snowstorm got stronger and stronger, and finally the reindeer could go no further.
Thank you for bringing me here. Now I can go by myself, and you should go back home.
The reindeer bowed his head several times and kissed Gerda on her forehead. Then it went back home.
I'm not going to cry. I'm brave. I will find Kay and bring him home.
Suddenly, she was standing in front of the Snow Queen.
I am surprised that you found us, but I am not letting Kay go. No.
The Snow Queen lifted her arm slightly and buried Gerda in snow.
Give me Kay back! He's not yours! You cannot keep him forever!
Anyone who is touched by a shard of the magic mirror belongs to me. He is mine!
The Snow Queen waved her arm, and a snowstorm lifted Gerda up into the sky.
When I collect all the pieces together, I will restore the devil mirror. A little girl like you cannot ruin my plans. I may even forgive you and let you go home if you beg for your life. Now, beg, little girl!
No, I will never beg! I'm not going home without my friend Kay! I'm not! Give him back!
As soon as Gerda said those words, the angels descended from the sky to fight the snow warriors. They captured the Snow Queen and took her to heaven.
Let me go! You cannot capture me! You have no right to punish the Snow Queen! God will not punish me, not if I beg for my life! You have to return me to my palace! I beg you! Please! Oh!
When the Snow Queen disappeared in the sky, the snow warriors lost their power and collapsed on the ground. Gerda ran into the Queen's palace. She ran through the rows of people who had been turned into ice sculptures, but she didn't see Kay.
Kay, where are you?
Finally, she found him frozen into the wall of ice.
Oh, Kay, you were a wonderful friend. What am I gonna do without you?
When Gerda started crying, her hot, desperate tears melted the ice of the wall, and something amazing began to happen. The frozen people started coming back to life. Kay was among them.
Where am I?
Okay, are you all right?
Where are we? Why are you crying?
Gerda realized that Kay did not remember anything that happened to him. But it did not matter.
Nothing happened.
Gerda's generous heart and courage saved Kay's life and brought him back home. The best friends were reunited and lived happily ever after. The Prince and the Pauper.
The Ugly Duckling. Rapunzel.
The Emperor's New Clothes. The Bremen Town Musicians. The Happy Prince. Heidi, Girl of the Alps.
Nobody's Boy.
The Wizard of Oz.
The Last Leaf.